I know I'm a few moments early as well. Normal. Glasses on so you can see. And we'll walk around. That's what we'll do. And we'll do that. Let's turn the check. Dismiss.
Great! Hi, good evening.
Good. Got a couple folks showed up. What up? What up? What up? Tell me what's here. All right, TJ. What up, TJ? How you doing this evening? So TJ, I don't know if you can see, I'm not in my normal spot. I'm actually. What up, Bumpy? Come on now. Got to hear with all of that. Got it. Come on now. Go birds. Go birds. I'm good, man. How you doing this evening? Good, good, good. So I'm not in my normal spot. I'm actually in the Caribbean right now, off the coast of St. Croix. My wife and I are on a trip. You seen what? Thanks. I seen what? Oh, wide awake. Yeah. I won't say I'm normally. So I actually just got a beer. It's just a tall Heineken. John says hello from Windsor, Ontario. What up? What up? I'm way further away from you than normal. Blind man, what up, Dave? How you doing this evening? So I am in the, I won't say in the middle of the, but I'm in the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure I'm in the Caribbean Ocean. If I'm not in the Caribbean, I'm in the Atlantic, or Caribbean Sea, rather. I'm not sure which side or which body of water I am on, but we are off the coast of St. Croix currently. I would say we spent the day in Frederickstan or Frederick something, St. Croix. So, but I didn't really plan on. It was one of those things I'm kind of playing it by ear. Can you guys hear me okay? I know there's a lot of background noise, but I was going to kind of play it by ear on what exactly I was going to do as far as talking to you guys. But I can walk you around the ship if you guys want to see a little bit behind the sound wise. Yeah, I'm good. How long are we away for? For a couple more days, Dave. We'll be back home in a couple of days. Would you recommend a green egg? I would recommend a green egg, maybe not as my only cooker, but I'm kind of biased because I have a few different cookers, and the green egg that I have, while it's a fantastic cooker, I'm gonna say the pitfall with the thing behind with the big green egg is it takes a lot of time and fuel to kind of get it up to temperature, and then when it's up to temperature, it's rock solid. But you have to get it up to temperature, especially if you're doing a high heat cook. Getting it up to temperature can take a little while, but it's a solid cooker. I have a XXL big green egg, and I'm gonna say my favorite thing to cook with it, excuse me, is lamb. I apologize for yawning. Now I got up this morning and watched the sunrise, and it is obviously now 9. Have you had any good barbecue on the ship? So funny enough, today we went to there's a spot on the ship called Gunbae. Gunbae is Korean for cheers, so Gunbae. But they have it's Korean barbecue. So they grilled. We had shrimp. Well, we had seafood. It was shrimp, octopus, calamari. It was grilled, and then they grilled some pork belly, and then they grilled some steak. I can't remember which steaks. I'm not sure. I don't think it was ribeye, but it's grilled steak. So technically, that was the barbecue I had on the ship. While we were in St. Croix today, I almost got some jerk chicken, but I didn't get food while off the ship. We were off the ship for a little while, but not that long. Aloha Marcus, what up, what up, what up? So I'm sitting in one of the main corridors. So I'm right by the coffee house, and as folks
Or
walk
sit up here.
past.
I think we could just sit up here.
So it's kind of like, you find a place to be on the ship, and like I said, I'll keep you guys can see over my shoulders. You can see as people are walking past. So if you hear me looking, or if you see me looking, you'll know that there's somebody, people walking past me. So I always gotta keep my head on the swivel, even though I'm in a closed space. I can't just sit. So this is actually good because I can see behind me and in front of me now. What's up? No, I'm not in the engine room. I wish they would, whoever in the cruise planning people, they were like, they figured out that they can charge money for those trips to see behind the scenes. And the trip to see behind on the Virgin Voyages is like $250, and I'm just like, nah, I don't need to know that bad. Plus, there's a movie on Netflix when Virgin Voyages first came out, where they kind of did a whole behind the scenes video. It was like an hour long or so video of like the Virgin Voyages stuff. Susie says, "Hi Dash, thank you for taking the time from your vacation to be with us. I like seeing the ship. I've never been on one. Hi everybody. All right, well let's walk around." Sean said, "What up? What up? What up?" Stay on here until Quentin gets here. He loves his Big Green Egg. Exactly. I got a new toy coming tomorrow. I guess he's saying he's got a flat top coming. All right. So I'm gonna turn you guys around, and we'll talk about it. All right. So which way do you guys want to go, right or left? This way is down to, there's a social club down there, and this way there's the casino, and there's a big round room, and there's a live performance going on. So you guys tell me which way you want to go. Wanted to get barbecue. The first cow is barbecue smoker wood fire. So John, the Big Green Egg is not going to do wood fire for you, really. It's going to be mainly charcoal. Left, Mumpy says. Left, Marcus says. All right. So we are moving down the hallway, and this is the lively hallway, if you will. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. And if you hear me still talking, so this is the picturesque area here. You see people stopping and taking pictures here. The live, laugh, love zone. So everybody and their mother stops here and takes pictures. So there's two shuffleboards there, board games, card games. Let's see. So this is the social club. They're doing movie trivia. So hopefully you guys can hear me all right. And there's a small bar over there, and there's an arcade over back in that corner there. But this place has some great hot dogs, pretzels, and they also have desserts and candy like Swedish Fish Twizzlers. So moving down the street here, I say. What's the name of the cruise line? Virgin Voyages. Virgin Voyages. So, I think a good part of the galley is in there. You know, this is a small little shop area. Bathrooms. So this is called the dock back. And this is inside. It's real chill. There's this that big ass couch over there. But we hang out here a good amount. And this is my favorite bar on the whole ship. So this is, again, another little lounge area. But this is my favorite bar on the ship. I usually sit in the corner over there. Excuse me, fellas. And hang out on the late night. The bar closes at like midnight. Over here, so stairs downstairs, stairs upstairs, elevators. So this is one of the better restaurants. No, I'm filming something. You're good. Sorry. So one of the better restaurants is called The Wake. You get to it there. What's the entertainment for the night? So there's someone singing. There's like a live band, a couple live performers around the ship. So this is like a healthy juice bar. And during the day, they have salads and stuff in here. Popping out here. Hey, what up, man? Little man?
How you doing?
Oh, good. How you doing, bro? All right, so of course, you know, I get to know folks around the ship. So he's one of the cool bartenders. So this is the back of the ship. We're on the bow. And it's kind of hard. But no, you can see some of the stars up there. And again, the view off of the back of the ship. I don't know if you can hear the water being churned by the propellers. But the stars, kind of hard to see. But there's the back of the ship from the underside. And yeah, there's land out there, which I think was St. Croix. I'm not sure what island that is over there. You guys still with me? There's another ship over there. I can't zoom in, but this place out here is a vibe. I don't see a fishing pole. We are moving right now. I wouldn't want to put a fishing pole in the water right now where we are. We are moving. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, but the back of the ship is definitely a vibe, like for real. To sit and hang out, and then you get to know the bartenders. Like this young lady coming towards me, she's pretty cool. And the guy that he was like, Dash! He was giving me shit the other day. He's giving me grief the other day in the bar because I got a drink and then I asked for a straw. He's like, can you want a straw and a strong drink? I was like, yes, I do. I gotta have sensitive teeth. So, all right, we'll continue on with the tour. Let's walk around the back of the ship and we'll go back in on the side. But all of these spaces and chairs and stuff during the day, they're all filled up with people. And usually my wife and I try to get like one of these corner spots and we'll, you know, stake our claim. We'll stake our claim early in the morning and be out here for a good amount of time. They've done some improvements and changes on the ships since we've been on the ship last. So here is the wake from upstairs. You kind of can see down in there is the piano, and then the tables go further back. All right, let's open this up. Shoot. I thought the door was automatic. It wasn't. Alright, so not Dash, knowing all the bartenders and cocktail waitresses. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Um, yeah. Friend at DC6 now. Does this ship sway and feel it being this large ship? It does actually. So the first couple of days at sea, we had some pretty rough seas, and even right now we're moving, but it's not too bad. The last couple of days were, I don't want to say worse, but they were definitely worse. So there's a lot of noise again. They're playing the game. So they're doing trivia, I think it is. Ice Am said, peace and safe travels, big fella. Godspeed. Thank you, Ice. Oh, excuse me, appreciate you. But you see all types of people as you see. Different languages. The people that are at the table are sitting at. Alright, so we're coming up on a place called the Roundabout, which is like a central area. You know, sitting in the corner doing like arts and crafts and stuff. So this is the Roundabout, which is kind of like a central spot on the ship. And there's a live band. Yep. There's somebody singing down there, and off in the corner over there, there's another area for live music. There's ice cream back there, and another one of my favorite bartenders is over here. So if you needed to book a shore excursion, there's people sitting over there during the day, and usually if you want to book future trips, people sitting over there. All right, let's keep walking. Oh, on the other side where the ice cream was is where you can get pizza. So there's people singing back here. So they are a South African duo. And they're not too bad. So this bar back here is like a champagne high-end bar. What's it called? The Sips Cafe. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I'm walking around doing a live stream. Thank you. So you know me again, getting to know people. So the Red Room is where they do shows and things. All right, and then so we're just at the stairs. So this is basically the back of the front of the ship. The groupie in here is where there's karaoke. So this is one of those things that you would have to know about. But let's see. So my wife come in here. All right, there are people in there. Sorry, but it's private karaoke rooms. Oh, this one. There's two. All right, there's nobody in here, but it's a private karaoke room. It's a lot of fun, especially after you've been drinking. We can go down a level. Oh, the ship is definitely moving.
It blows my mind.
So there's a show that's happening later tonight, like 10 or so. This is the casino. I'm sit at the casino, but folks are having a good time. Some folks are having a good time, probably. Alright. Yes, it is. Here on the right, there's a spot called the Manor. There's a lot of shows and things that happen in there as well. Look, I don't know anybody at that bar, Jamie.
Looking down from a hotel room, now must be coming soon. I said, oh my
So this is the biggest central bar. So this guy here, his name is Dustin something. Dude is it's pretty good. I could sit, listen to him play, but I'll probably get copyrighted out there. So I'm gonna keep talking, keep walking. Give it time, I don't know. You're probably right. Alright, so we're gonna go up. We'll go up to the, like where the galley and stuff is. Which is really busy. Alright, going up. So.
Yeah. What floor are we going?
The smallest.
And then walk up
I already used push station.
I don't think you.
16, we didn't walk up to 17.
No, I think you have to go.
Deck 15.
Alright, excuse me.
No problem.
Thank you.
Going up.
Alright, let's see. John said, did you get the highest level pass or second? I've heard the second ones are bad for what you get. Prices have gone up. So we kind of do the basic level, but one of the things is because we've been on the ship a few times, we have some perks. So even though we didn't splurge to get like a better package, we're still doing okay. All right, let's see here. So this is deck 15. So there's still another level, technically 2 levels up from this, but this is where the pools are. So there's a small pool, hot tub over there, another hot tub, obviously outside bar. This is where the gyms are. This is like exercise machines on this side, and there's, you know, free weights and other equipment on the other. There's some steps to go upstairs, and this is the big central pool. So pretty dope. I will go upstairs because the view is better upstairs, but kind of quick and dirty. What up, Steven? I'm actually closer to you than I've been in a long time. We're off the coast of St. Croix. Alright. So we are up. And so this is where I come up in the mornings. So there's that pool we were just at. I come up here in the mornings and try to catch sunrises. Some mornings are better than others. But there's the stars. Pretty nice. So it's kind of hard. I'm trying to keep you behind the glass so you won't hear all the wind noise. But I'm not sure what island that is. But there's other ships that you guys can barely hear. But obviously, you guys want to see on the ship. So this is forward and aft. There's a club back there, like a drinking bar back there, and there's like a top level club, forward, there's like some private cabanas and other things like that, and a whole private section for people who spent a whole lot of money. I've never been be able to get into that. Susie says, thanks for showing us all around. Yeah. John says, awesome. How many different cruises have I been on? Quite a few, actually. So this is Virgin Voyages. This is my 4th Virgin Voyages cruise. But we cruise on Carnival quite a lot, or we did. But a lot of stuff to the Bahamas, in the Caribbean, Bahamas. But been pretty cool. So I'm not going to, spend a whole bunch of time, but I just wanted to basically say hi and tell you guys where I was. And obviously I'm not home. Normally when I do my cruises, I don't actually do a live stream, and I kind of just say, hey, sorry, not gonna be a live stream tonight, but I figured some of you guys might actually appreciate seeing a little bit of the ship. And I mean, I'm sure I could walk you around the ship for hours and still not show you everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and get back to my vacation. I'm actually gonna kind of take it easy, and I might go to bed early tonight. But anyway, thank you guys so very much as always for watching, for supporting, commenting. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, John says enjoy. Thank you, John, I appreciate it. So here's like, it's just, so there's something called the Red Night, where it's a whole ship-wide party, and this entire area is full. It'll be full, top and bottom, of people dancing around, splashing around in the water, and there's a drag queen on the ship, and the drag queen, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on the Red Night, which it might be tomorrow night. If not tomorrow, then it's Friday night, but I think it's Thursday. But it is always a good time. Like I said, it's one big party, and the whole ship is transformed. Hey, Steven, thank you. Tell everybody I said hello. Flyman said have a good rest of the cruise. I appreciate it. All right, yeah, you guys, definitely thank you again, and I'll see you next time. All right, peace.